Hey everyone, I'm Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, it's going to be a very fun and colorful makeup look. And this look, you can actually wear it for any of the upcoming dinner, events, or even the Halloween party. So if you are interested on how to get this makeup look, let's just go ahead and get started. So before I start off today's video, I just wanted to share with you guys the inspirations for today's makeup look. It's been so long since I last did a makeup look that was inspired by something or someone. So actually I was browsing in Instagram the other day and I happened to came across one of these photos that one of my photographer friend took for her work. I was so amazed by the amazing colors, and the photo actually left quite an impact and a deep impression on me. So I left a comment on that photo in Instagram and saying that I really love it. And then my friend, she replied back. She said, how about this for a color palette for makeup? And then I replied her, that would be so awesome. And it actually took me quite a couple of days to actually think about it, whether can I incorporate this colors into my makeup look, because the colors are actually very vibrant and very colorful. So I'm going to show you guys the photo that she took for her work. It might not be very accurate on screen, but when you see the actual photo on your phone, the colors are really very colorful and very amazing. So mainly the background is like a very bright vibrant shade of purple, and then there's like a lot of banana, lemon, and ginger, passion fruit lying around. So my friend, she's basically a photographer who does not only portraits but also does like food styling and food photography like this. And trust me guys, her work are really amazing. I will leave her Instagram link down in the description box below, so you guys can head over to check out her Instagram. All her works are really beautiful and very amazing. Yeah, so today we are going to try to create a makeup look that's inspired by this photo over here. So basically it's a very bright shade of purple with some red and green, and also some hues of bright yellow. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start off with my base, and for my primer, I'm going to be using this Kat King makeup primer. So this primer actually helps to give a boost of moisture and glow to your skin. So especially if you are dry skin, you can actually give this a try. Personally, I'm oily combination, but still I love something that is very moisturizing and gives off a very glowy and dewy look. I'm not exactly sure how today's makeup look will turn out to be, but you know what, let's just have fun. And since Halloween is coming up, even if today's makeup look doesn't turn out to be pretty, but you can still wear it for a Halloween party. Next, I'm going to do some color correcting and concealing, which is basically the boring part. Because for today's makeup look, I want a very nice and clean base. But recently, I have been experiencing a lot of breakouts, so I do need to do quite a bit of concealing and color correcting. Next, moving on to foundation. Today I'll be using this Clear Cover Matte Foundation. I'm not looking for a very dewy and glowy base makeup today, so I want something that's really clean and matte, so that the color for the eye makeup can actually stand out more. And then here's another fun part, which I actually used this method before in my last makeup tutorial, is by using this kind of foundation spatula to actually apply my foundation. So what you do is you just make a nice clean swipe on one side, and then you just apply onto your face. This method works perfectly well if your foundation is like of a thick texture and consistency and you want something that is more lighter. And this method also helps to spread your foundation more evenly. So you can see that actually it's spreading out across my entire face. So next I'm using a sponge to tap it out. You can see that it doesn't require me a lot of effort to tap out the foundation, but I got a very nice clean even base over here. I don't need to do a lot of blending. Basically just some light tapping and one layer of foundation base is done. Okay, so next moving on to the forehead. And also down the nose bridge. A little bit on the chin. So for this side, you want to get the foundation onto the other side of the spatula. So give it like one clean swipe. And then you just apply it like this. Always go back in with the second layer, or anywhere where you feel that it needs extra coverage. Next, I'm going to do some concealing and also some brightening of my inner corners over here. Next, I'm going to use a cream concealer to conceal all my acne marks and scarrings and also my dark eye circles. So when you're concealing your dark eye circles, you can just slightly tilt your head. So in the mirror, you can actually see where your dark eye circles ends. And you can just place the concealer on where you want to conceal. You don't really want to, use a very rough blending motion, because the under eye area over here is very fragile and delicate, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't want more wrinkles and fine lines coming out. Okay, so that's about it for the concealing part. Next, we are going to move to the fun part, which is the eye makeup. So for the eyeshadow part, first of all, I'm going to prime my eyes so that the colors is actually more vibrant and last longer. But for today, I'm not going to be using a regular eye primer. So for today, I'll be using this jumbo eye pencil from NYX. And this is in the shade 604 Milk. So I'm just going to apply it in a more wider area. And next, I'm going to use a brush to blend it out. I'm also going to be using this underneath the eye area over here. So for that, I will need a smaller brush. I'm just going to use the brush to apply to underneath my eye area. Okay, so we are done with prepping the eyes. But before that, I'm going to set my under eye area with some loose powder. Okay, for today's eyeshadow palette, I actually spent some time looking and observing the photo that my friend posted, and I realized that I don't have any of the exact same colors in my makeup collection. So I have 3 eyeshadow palettes over here, and each of these palettes, they have the colors that are of somewhat similar to the photo that my friend posted. Okay, before we get started, let's just take a look at the photo again. So here it is. And the lighting is not doing any drastic to the photo at all. From what I see on my phone, the colors are very colorful and very vibrant. And obviously the main color over here is the purple shade and also the yellow shade around it, and also with a slight tint of red and green, which I don't think I'll be incorporating into my eye makeup. I'll probably use it for the lips or the blusher or something like that, but I think for the eye makeup, I want to concentrate more on the purple and the yellow shades. And first of all, I'm just going to start off with the yellow shade. Yeah, so this is the palette that I have, and I do have this rather mustard yellow shade over here, which I think I can probably give it a try. And also I have this color over here, another yellow shade, but this is of a more shimmery and glittery texture. Okay, so first of all, I'm using a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with this yellow shade, and I'm just going to find my eye socket here and just blend it into my eye socket. Yeah, so something like this. So far it's working out quite well. You can go for a slightly more dramatic look today, since this makeup look can be used for Halloween parties or any year-end party. Okay, so the eye socket has some hues of yellow shades. Next, we are going to move on to the main color, which is the purple shade. Okay, so for the purple shade, I do have this two palettes over here. So both of them has very nice shades of purple. Although they are not exactly the same as the one in photo, but I do feel that this is pretty good enough. So this one over here is of a matte texture, and the color is actually slightly a little bit more dull. And then this one over here is somewhat of a more slightly vibrant shade of purple, so which I think I'm going to give this purple a try. Okay, I'm going to use a small flat brush, and I'm just going to go in with this. Whoa, this purple is so colorful and vibrant. But I don't think you guys can tell from the camera screen because the brightness is really not working well. So something like this. I know you guys can't tell from the screen, but so far I'm really quite liking the color combination. So we are going to do the same for the other side. Okay, so far so good. Although the yellow shade is not really that obvious, so I think I'm going to go in with another different shade of yellow, which is the one from the ZC palette. Okay, so using back the same brush. Okay, so next, to give some definition, we are going to go in with a slightly darker shade of purple. So I'm going to use this darker shade of purple over here. My method of applying eyeshadow today is somewhat slightly different from my usual daily eye makeup look. So for today, I'm doing a little bit more slightly dramatic. My usual makeup look is nowadays is actually more natural. Don't worry about the outer corner because we can adjust that later on. So just make sure that all the colors are blended together. Okay, so we are more or less done with the main colors. Now let's just take a look at the photo again. Okay, so from what I see on my phone, there's actually some highlights over here and some sheen of slightly goldish highlight color on the ginger over here. Yeah, in case you guys haven't noticed, this is actually a ginger. Yeah, on the phone over here. Yeah, so there's actually some highlight and some very nice sheen to it, which I think I want to incorporate into the eye makeup look. So I'm going to try to add a little bit of glitter and shimmer. So using a smaller bullet brush, I'm going to try adding this shimmery champagne gold color shade over here. I'm going to apply this to the inner corner of the eye, so somewhere around here, just to get a little sheen and highlight going. Okay, I don't think the highlight is working out quite okay. So I'm going to add a little bit of this. I think it might be better if I use my finger to apply. Next we have some sheen and shimmery highlight going. It might not be very obvious from the camera screen, but looking at what I see in the mirror, it's actually working out quite well. Okay, so next I'm going to do the same for the under eye area using back the same colors that I've used earlier on. So here changing to a smaller brush using back the same dark purple shade. Next I'm going to add some bits of chunky glitter underneath the lower lash line just for some bit of shimmery and for fun, since this is going to be a fun look today. Texture is actually liquid, so you can actually apply it to any part of your eyes easily. Okay, I know this is probably not obvious on the screen, but so far looking at the mirror, I'm actually quite happy how the makeup turns out to be. Okay, so next we are going to move on to the eyeliner. First of all, I'm going to use a gel pencil to draw my inner waterline. Next, I'm going to use a liquid eyeliner. This is from Heroin Make, and this is in the shade black. So I'm just going to go for a slightly winged look today. So I went off camera to put on some false lashes and also did up my eyebrows. So for the brows, I actually kept it simple and natural because we have a very strong eye makeup look today. So next I'm just going to quickly set my entire face with some powder. So today I'm just going to apply with a powder brush instead of a sponge. Okay, next we are going to move on with a little bit of contouring and highlight. So first I'm going to do a little bit of nose contour, and for that I'm using this shade. So using back the same shade, I'm going to use it to contour my jawline. So for the blush, again I'm going to stick to something that's more natural, and over here I have two choices. One is from Para, and this is their Sunshine Cheek Blusher in shade 17, and also another one from Clinique Nude Pop number 5. I think today I'm not exactly very sure, but it's been quite a while since I last used the Clinique Nude Pop. But then again, I think the Para one might be a little bit more suitable because we have a very strong eye makeup. So the blusher, I want something that's very natural and nude. So I think again I'm going to go with the Para one. I'm going to try to apply it underneath the eye area over here. For the blusher, I'm changing to another different brush just to get a little bit more intensity going. I'm going to apply underneath here on my cheekbone. So you want to place the blusher somewhere slightly backwards, not too near, because you don't want the blusher to be blending it to your eyes, the eye circles. So if you want to achieve that under eye blusher look, this is roughly the spot where you want to apply the blusher. Okay, so the blusher is now finally completed, and last but not least, we are moving on to the lips. So looking at the photo again, over here there's actually a slight tint of red and green over here. I don't think I'll be incorporating any green color into my makeup look today. So basically I'm already sticking to the purple shade and the yellow shade. And I think for the lips, I want to give this slight hint of red a try. Yeah, and this red is not exactly the dark red kind of red. It's a little bit orangey with a slight tint of yellow because it's actually a fruit. Yeah, so it's not exactly like the dark red kind of color. So I think for the lips, I'm going to go in with this lipstick from Kin. So I'm going to use something like this, a small round headed bullet brush. I'm going to apply it straight from the tube and see how it goes for the pigment. Okay, so the entire whole makeup look is now finally completed. I'm not sure whether should I still darken the lips a little bit more, but I think so far I'm actually quite liking this look as what I see in the mirror. I'm just going to tidy up my hair, and then I'll be right back to show you guys the whole completed look. Okay, the entire whole makeup is now finally done, and I went to put on this fabric choker just to complete the entire look. And looking back at the photo that my friend posted, I think I basically nailed all the colors today except for the green color part. And actually I had fun doing today's makeup look. I think this look is great for any upcoming dinner, events, functions, or even the upcoming Halloween party, and you can wear with any outfit that you want. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Do give this video a little thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for more of my daily life updates, you can feel free to follow me on my Instagram account over here. As for my friend Instagram account, I will leave the link down in the description box below. Once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!